Joanna Adams and I'm Chief Executive of England Netball. I think as a sport we really want to get across the fact that we really use insight and we develop products that are right for customers. So we've really turned our governing body into a sports business. And that's led to 1.4 million women and girls playing on a weekly basis. And I don't think a lot of people quite realise just how big netball is. So we've actually just overtaken rugby, both on the men's and women's game, to be the 4th largest sport in the country. Yes, so we have a full-time programme now for our elite athletes. So we turned our athletes full-time last year, which means they're paid to do the thing that they really love. So it's not kind of like the FA Cup anymore. You know, it's not like professional athletes playing the poor old painter and decorator, which used to be the case in netball. Australia and New Zealand, our top competitors, they're basically full-time athletes, so we can play at the same level as them. And we've got a really strong domestic competition as well, backed by Vitality. Vitality have been incredible commercial partners for us. So we've got that plays from January through to May, which gives us really a full year-round calendar, not only of the elite game, but also around participation. I think there's so many opportunities for brands to be involved, not just in netball. Obviously we want them to engage in netball, but just in women's sport as a whole. It's a point really in our cycle, I think, as a female sport, that we're right at the crux of something fantastic. Okay, 5 or 6 years ago, it would have been hard to invest in us. I don't think we had the media coverage, we didn't have the reach that we had, but we've got that now. So for some brands, they could get in now and they could get in early and they could really see a return. And I know Vitality absolutely have seen that return. So I think for brands now, we have the participation levels, we have elite competition, we have great product, and we actually have a way of showcasing that through the media. So it's a perfect time for them to be part of us. I think the growth of women's sport has come about, it's not by chance. You know, a lot of the governing bodies have worked really, really hard on their female game. This is about strategies that have been written 5, 6 years ago. This is an immediate thing that's happened. So we all wrote strategies for our sport. That included how we showcase our sport, but it also included funding our athletes so that we competed on the international stage. So it's about winning on the international stage. That brings more attention to your sport. It's about having the products that's right for women who want to come back and return to the sport. And it's just about having that consistent, I suppose, product really for fans, for participants, for the volunteers. All of that needs to be in the right place for women's sport to suddenly take off. And if all that comes at the same time, which I believe it has at this moment in time, and the international success comes, that's why women's sport is really at the forefront at the moment.